hi everyone. Till now we have built the Gradio application. We have also created a UI using Gradio and the model is working fine. Now there are multiple options to create a UI. We have seen the Gradio part. Now we will build the similar application and we will deploy the same machine learning model, not using Gradio but using Streamlit. So if it's up to you if you want to use Gradio to create a web application, or you can use Streamlit also. So Gradio and Streamlit, these are the two easiest option. Now we will use Streamlit application to deploy the model locally. But for the Gradio we use Jupyter Notebook, but for Streamlit we will use PyCharm, because you cannot able to run the Streamlit code using Jupyter Notebook. So let's create one new project on the PyCharm. So click on new project. Let's assign project name. So project name will be sleep disorder deployment. This is my project name, and we don't need to create Git repository as of now. Also no need of welcome script because we will create that manually. Environment interpreter type, we will select a custom environment existing using Conda, and we have already created an environment default prediction. Sorry, not default, sleep disorder prediction. This one, disorder prediction. Now let's click on create. Now we have created the new project on our local machine. Let's add files to it. So first I will create new directory. This directory will holds all the train models. So this model folder is used to store the machine learning model that we have used in deployment, like Gradio deployment. That same model we will move here as well, and also scalar model. So let me copy those things. Like if you go, these are the two models. So I will simply copy and I will paste it here. So if you open here, you can see now in the sleep disorder deployment folder, inside the model folder, I have RFC model, train model, and scalar model in pickle format. Okay. Now let's create one new config file, Python file. The name will be config, and here I will paste the code. So these are the config variable. Let me increase the size. So we need model path. So this variable holds the model.rfc path.pickle, scalar path models.scalar.pickle path. Then port number, host, and debug is not required for this part. So let me remove this thing. So these are the config variable. Let's create one more file, streamlit app.py file. Or else let me create new Python file, streamlit app, enter. Now here I will paste the entire code. I have already copy pasted this code. So this is the code. So first thing, we will import the Streamlit library, NumPy, joblib, and config. Then we will load the train model from this model path. So inside this model path, you can see we have already mentioned which one is RFC model and scalar model. Then we will load this two model and scalar model. Then this return prediction is nothing but a inference pipeline that we have created. We have used the same return prediction inference pipeline. Then next is main function. So inside the main function, first we will create a title. Let me go to settings again, editor, general, code editing, or else general, instead of 14 I will keep 15. So inside this main function I have declared the title of our web page, then some subtitle, enter your details, and below how to predict your sleep disorder. So these are just UI part. Then using st.radio button I have created one radio button so that user can enter the options like male for 0, male for 1. Then options here I have already mentioned. Then whatever the value we will get from gender, we will mark it whether it is female or male. Then we have created one slider so that we can enter the age from 70 to 40. Like minimum is 25, maximum value is 70, and the default value is 40. Step 1 means you can increment it by 1. Then we have occupation option. So whatever the variables you have in your model, you need to create one input variable for that. So we will select occupation from this select box. Then there is one more slider, again one more slider for quality of sleep, sleep duration, physical activity, stress level, so that user can input the value through this input attribute like slider, button, dropbox and all. Then again there are radio buttons, slider. So for every particular attribute I have created slider and radio button. This is similar to the what we have done in the Gradio part for the UI part. Once all the inputs are present in this variable, then we will validate if the button is clicked or not. If the button is clicked and the button name is predict sleep disorder, then we will extract all the data from this variable and we will store that in a data dictionary. And that data dictionary will goes to the written prediction model, scalar model data. And this inference pipeline will return the prediction value. And this prediction value we will paste in the front end part. And this is how we will run the final code. So to run this streamlit.app.py file, you can just go to terminal part and you can type here, make sure that your current environment should be activated. So this is the disorder prediction environment. It is activated. Now let's try running the code. To run the Streamlit app, you cannot just simply type Python streamlit.app.py and enter. If you run like this, it will not work properly. You will face some issues because it's a Streamlit UI. So you need to add one more command. So let me terminate everything. CLS. So to run Streamlit app, you just need to type Streamlit run streamlit app.py and click on enter. Now here you can see the server is running. Let me minimize this. So you get local URL as well as network URL. So if other people are in the same network, then you can share this network URL. They can also access your website like this sleep disorder model. Now here you can see similar UI that what we saw in Gradio. So we have created multiple attributes to take input from the user. So let's enter the details. Gender 0, male 1. If you don't want, you can just remove that from backend. So male, let's select the age. I will keep age very high. Let's say 64. Accountant, engineer, then sleep duration somewhere around 7. Then quality of sleep is very low. Physical activity, and then stress level. Select normal weight. So for every numerical input I have created slider, and if it is categorical I have created this radio button. And if the categories are more, then instead of creating a radio button, you can create this drop down button. So this is how I have created the UI. Now I will use this default value only, like this value. And now if I click on predict sleep disorder button, all the data from front end using this slider will go to the back end. It will create one dictionary. That dictionary will go to the inference pipeline. And whatever the output inference pipeline will return, that output will be presented on this UI. This is the end-to-end flow. So let's click on predict sleep disorder. And we got sleep disorder prediction as none. That means this person does not have any sleep disorder. So if you check the this part, here we got some warnings which you can easily ignore. So we have built the entire web application, sorry, not web, Streamlit application, kind of web app only, but we have not created the front end and back end. So we deployed this entire application using Streamlit, and it is a local deployment. So first we started with the Gradio deployment. In Gradio, we have built the application using Gradio. We have deployed that. We got local URL as well as global URL, which can be accessed from anywhere. But that was for temporary purpose. But in Streamlit, you will get only local and network URL that you can access from the network only, like same network only. But these are the two options. It's up to you which you want to use. Streamlit, Gradio, both are easy to, and it is used to create a UI. So you don't need a good expertise to create an UI. Now in the next part, what we will do, we will build the web application as well as API. And for that particular web application, we will design a proper front end using HTML, CSS, and we will also create an API. And then at the end, we will combine everything like web application plus API. That will be the topic for the next topic. So the model, we have successfully deployed the entire web application using Streamlit library.